What's up, everybody? And I'm here to give a quick and short little review of a movie that I just seen a few days ago on Tubi TV. I know I've mentioned that a few times now. It's because it's fucking awesome. I really like it even more than Netflix. You can find it in the App Store on Android and I believe iPhones. So it's free. Check it out. Download it. It's got an awesome selection of horror movies. A lot of shit from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and today. So if you haven't got that, go and download that shit right fucking now. And the movie I'm talking about is Pool Party Massacre. I just want to get on here and talk about how much I hate this fucking piece of shit. Basically, the plot of the movie is this spoiled bitch, this entitled fucking princess wannabe, Blair, and she basically has been given everything her whole life. She never had to work for anything. She is your basic stereotypical white privileged girl in the suburbs. A fucking thought, as today's kids would call it. You know, that hoe over there. She's a prep. She's just everything I hate about girls like this. And her friends are no different. All the characters in this movie are exactly the same. There is no diverse characteristics among any of the characters in this movie. They all feel like a carbon copy of each other. The only one that's any remotely different is this girl named Nancy. And basically, the movie takes off where Blair's parents have decided to leave for the weekend and leave Blair in charge so she could have a birthday party or pool party, whatever the case is, and invite a few friends over and get wasted. And her parents, kind of fucking weird because their dad's like, you can have a pool party and get drunk, get wasted, and just, don't do anything but have a threesome if you want. And she's like, ew. And her mom's like, what the fuck? Her dad's like, it's okay, you can have a threesome, just no weird shit. I'm like, are you serious, dude? The mom is this fake, poly-perfect bullshit, prima donna, wannabe bitch, and snobby as hell. All they give a fuck about is money, and they pretty much, Blair was overshadowed by her friend Nancy, this foreign exchange student, and to me, that's what she was. Basically, she's some foreign chick that her parents love the fuck out of. And they pretty much compare her to being hands down better than their own daughter. And they throw it in their own daughter's face. Like, why can't you be more like Nancy? Why can't you be smart like she is? Why can't you be exactly like her? Oh, God, I wish our kid was like you. Like, they just throw her down. They just dog out Blair in front of her. It's just... So I can't blame Blair for being a bitch in a way, but... Yeah, her parents leave, they go off, and Blair and Nancy kick back at Blair's house, but Blair is constantly throwing this girl down with insults and just dogging her the fuck out to the point where you're like, why the fuck would you want to be friends with someone like this? Because she is such a mega bitch. I mean, she just is. She's goddamn, man. If this was the 80s, and this movie is like a throwback to the 80s slasher movies, the Slumber Party Massacre series specifically, she would be the pinnacle of bitchiness. And it goes all the way back to girls like Melissa from Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. And Blair's right up there with her. And sooner or later, the rest of the cast shows up after the killer has dispatched one girl at a different house. He walks up in this backyard of this chick that's sunbathing and with a serrated knife slashes her fucking throat. And just leaves her body laying there. And his look is kind of interesting. He's got a jumpsuit that's sleeveless, with the bulk body stature of Jason Voorhees, but the look of Michael Myers. And you don't see his face. You don't see the killer's face for the majority of the movie, not to the last probably 5 minutes of the film. And if anybody hasn't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but the killer is pretty basic, kind of a stock version of Myers and Jason, just goes around killing them all one by one. But one interesting thing about the killer is that every time he picks a weapon out of this garage, Blair's garage now, he goes into her garage where everybody's out on the back patio in this pool chilling, grabs a weapon off the garage wall where all the weapons are displayed in glorious fashion. He has a hell of an arsenal to pick from. He'll take one and he'll go and kill one of the bitches, and one by one, then after he's done, he'll take the weapon and put it back where it was, bloody and shit with meat hanging off of it. It's pretty interesting how he does that. It's some kind of weird shit fascination this killer has. He can't use the same weapon twice. And he dispatches them in glorious, graphic, gory ways. So that's one of the positives I can give this movie, is that it has damn good gore. And it's almost like the gore that you would have seen back in Tom Savini's heyday. The Dawn of the Dead movies, the Friday the 13th, all the early ones. All the cool carnage candy and then what made them gory ass kills good back then. That's the kind of kills you get in this. They specifically made the kills look cheesy and dated. Like you feel like almost like this movie is from back in the '80s because the gores and the practical effects they use in this are actually pretty fucking decent. So I'll give it that. That's probably my biggest positive that I can give this. But the negatives now is the cast. I hated the cast. Blair, I cannot stand her. I was practically begging for her to die in the first 5 minutes that I was introduced to her. Nancy, I liked. Nancy was pretty cool. She was a smart chick, your typical final girl material. And, everybody else, there was these prima donna fucking celebutards, just fake ass bitches that you would see every day hanging out at the mall that I would like to call the Omfg girls. The ones that are like, oh my fucking god, are you serious? Did you wear that today? Oh my god, gag me with a spoon, bruh. Totally. And I was like, she was like, and they were like, and I was like, whoa, and I was like, totally. And I was like, oh my god. That's how they talk throughout this whole fucking movie, and it is mind-numbing and redundant. It drives you fucking insane to the point where you wish to God this killer would show up and just dispatch of them all at once. I wanted them all to die, like that. And there's no difference between any of the characters. None of them have no distinct kind of personality. They're all basically the same fucking character. And they throwing insults at each other, and the camera spends way too much time on these bitches talking about stupid shit. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It spends way too much time talking about social media, and you don't get any depth into these characters at all. And there's this one bitch in particular named Brittany, I think her name was, and she is the dumbest fucking bitch I've ever seen, because anything that they ask her about or anything they try to talk to her about in this movie, she's like, what does that mean? Oh my god, what do you mean? I don't know what that is. I don't know how to do that. She don't know shit beyond Facebook and Instagram. She don't know a damn thing. And let's go. Sorry about that. But yeah, basically, like I said, the characters in this, there's no differentiation between any of them. They're all basically the same basic fucking fake bullshit characters. Like the movie Mean Girls, all right, for example. Lindsay Lohan played in that, and they were all called plastics. Well, these bitches are like ultra plastic. Just fake as fuck. And it's annoying. So you don't really give a damn about any of these characters. And there's this jock named Troy who shows up wanting to fuck all the bitches, and specifically this one girl, Alexis Adams, who was a porn star, by the way, who played in this movie, as herself, I guess you could say. And he takes her upstairs at Blair's house, and they go to fuck, and he ties her up with a ball gag and handcuffs and leaves her in there to go take a piss. And the killer does away with him. Well, no, first he goes and kills her. Yeah, that's right. My mistake. He goes in there, chops her fucking head off, and then dude comes back ready to fuck her again. And the killer shows up behind him. He turns around like, oh no, and hits him in the head with an axe. So, like I said, the kills are real cheesy and just over the top. Everything is over the top. The dialogue, the kills, the execution of the kills. A lot of people would like that. If that's what you're looking for in this kind of movie, then you're gonna love it. For the over the top, corny, cheesy kills and '80s graphics and '80s gore. Even the intro of this movie has a Nintendo Atari kind of graphics. So, for them reasons right there, the visuals and gore and carnage candy, I like it. That's the only thing I like about this movie. Yes, my mom's bringing fucking ice cream and cream soda. I'm having that shit for dinner tonight. Yes. Sorry, I got a little excited, but I love some fucking ice cream and cream soda. Who don't like that shit? But basically, like I said, for them things, that's my main positives for Pool Party Massacre, is the gore effects, the carnage candy, the buckets of blood, the kills. The killer was kind of boring and stock, but his execution of the kills were pretty damn good. And besides Jock Troy and this other guy named Clay, who looks kind of like John C. Reilly from Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. He's this fucking mid-30s, early 40s guy trying to hit on and fuck and seduce these girls that were like in their late teens, early 20s. And the girl that he decides to fixate on is the dumbest fucking bitch, like I said, the one that don't know shit. They don't know a fucking thing beyond social media and Instagram and Facebook. He tries his best to seduce her and doesn't go anywhere. he ends up dying while masturbating in a bathroom. And just, I'm not gonna spoil the ending for y'all, but what I will say is that this movie, it's worth a one-time watch. I guess it's not something that you're gonna want to go back and watch over and over again, but it's worth a one-time try. So you can find it on nightmaretoys.com. That's a beautiful site run by a great friend of mine, Christy Adams, who owns the fine establishment Nightmare Toys, exclusively here in Madison County in Alabama, where I live. And damn fucking awesome store. They got everything that you want that's horror related. Anything from Chucky dolls to Jason Voorhees mask, Michael Myers mask, accessories, props, memorabilia, DVDs, Blu-rays, all that shit. Awesome fucking stuff. So definitely check out nightmaretoys.com and go to the store if you're near it. You will not be disappointed. But yeah, really, my biggest negative for this would be the cast being so damn unlikable and so fucking cheesy and fake and just really dull and boring. Like I said, there's no distinct differentiation between differentiation. I don't think that's a word, but fuck it, I used it anyway. No distinct personalities within any of the cast members, any of the characters. And they're all basically the same, and you don't really give a fuck when they die. You don't really care. You just thank God the movie's over. And the killer is basically the only thing I liked about this movie. I was cheering every time he killed somebody. And in these movies, you're supposed to be cheering for the humans, but you don't. You cheer for the killer. So I guess that's the best thing I liked about it. But other than that, it's not a movie I plan to watch ever again. And Ethan, my good friend Ethan on Facebook, this review is for you, man, and I hope that you check it out at least one time so you can tell me how bad you hate this shit. Because if you didn't like Leprechaun, you are damn sure not gonna like this. This makes Leprechaun look like the fucking Godfather compared to this piece of dog shit. So if anybody's not checked out Pool Party Massacre, just my God. If you do want to see it, go on TubiTV app. It's available in the Play Store for free, and download that and check it out. And also, I've got the Trailer Park of Terror review coming up soon. I just saw that recently on there, and that's a fucking awesome movie. Way better than this shit. Rob Zombie's 31, that's another review I've got prepping. I've got coming up soon, so stick around for that shit. And it may take me a while to get to it because I've been dealing with some health issues recently, and I'm slowly but surely getting back to 100%. So anyways, as always, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and, share my shit so people can know about it. And anyways, it's been me, Savini Jason, and I will see y'all later.